gather around your TV, grab yourself some Halloween candy, because as crazy as it sounds, we are in the last week of October already, the final days leading up to Halloween, and we are going to dive deep into 10 spooky movies that are must watch for the Halloween season before October ends. So pop that tape in, I got you, let's go do this. All right, so the last days of October, it's going so fast, it always does. Try to soak it all in. I think these movies are gonna help you do it, because not only are they spooky movies, they are 100% October and Halloween coded. Now, before you start typing angry comments at the end of this video, yes, I know Halloween is the undisputed GOAT of movies like this. It sits above all others, holding a butcher knife way above the rest. So we are not going to count Halloween in this list, because it is the list. It is the foundation of all lists like this. So just know Halloween is a goes without saying must watch. But these 10 movies, I've probably talked about them at some point or other throughout spooky season, and they deserve to be condensed down to a list. These are your prime time, must watch, get into the Halloween vibe, soak it all in, and get ready for the big night on the 31st. So we're gonna jump right into the list, starting at number 10 with 2015's Tales of Halloween. If Trick or Treat is the king sort of modern horror anthologies, then Tales of Halloween is like its rowdy, crazy, ridiculous little cousin that crashes the party with 12 full-size candy bars, fake blood, and all hopped up on sugar, because this thing has 10 interlocking stories all happening on one Halloween night in a small town, and it is directed by a murderer's row of indie horror talent. You've got Neil Marshall directing segments. You've got Darren Lynn Bousman, who did Saw 2. You got Lucky McKay, who did May. You get Killer Pumpkins, Ghost Stories, Devil Children, Candy Thieves. Basically, if it has ever showed up in a Halloween special from your childhood, it is somewhere in this movie. It's a bit uneven. That's what you're going to get when you get so many stories in an anthology. But that's sort of part of the charm. It feels like flipping through cable TV, late night horror movies in Halloween, like 1995 sometime. One story ends, another starts, and by the end, you have watched the entire Spirit of Halloween dance on screen. Tales of Halloween has to be on this list. It kicks us off at number 10. Now, number 9 slipped under the radar. It is Bad Candy. It is another anthology here, but this one leans more into like a creepy funhouse style of energy, more than just outright scares throughout. It stars Zach Galligan, the guy from Gremlins, and Corey Taylor from Slipknot, because apparently the devil loves heavy metal cameos. That's kind of an ongoing theme you might pick up on here. But they portray 2 late night DJs on air, which is a trope that I love in horror movies, and they are telling urban legends live on air while a town full of weirdos and monsters come out to play. And it is very colorful, loud, kind of dumb in some parts, but damn, does it have the whole like spirit of Halloween vibe to it. Something about that narration and the late night FM DJ going back to the fog. I just love it. If you follow me, you know I love that. This is the kind of movie that you put on when you're carving pumpkins and just let the vibe kind of be in the background. It's not super serious, but a whole lot of fun. Bad Candy comes in at number 9. Now at number 8, we go back to 1986 for all you horror metalheads out there with Trick or Treat. This one is what happens when 1980s satanic panic meets weird science. That's what you have here. And I think it fits perfectly because my brother and I used to play records backwards all the time to see if there was hidden messages. That's sort of the foundation of this in a lot of ways. And that whole weird science vibe is you have a bullied teenager who isn't popular and all that, and he gets to playing, a record backwards because he has a big rock idol who just passed away. And what happens is he unleashes mayhem through his speakers. It's got Ozzy Osbourne as a televangelist, Gene Simmons as a DJ, and the most gloriously over-the-top finale that you'll ever see. It's equal parts cheese and charm, a awesome soundtrack as you might imagine. Like I said, if you ever wanted to see weird science as a demonic possession type movie with all that 80s satanic panic vibes, this is your ticket. Check out Trick or Treat. You will not be disappointed. It comes in at number 8. Now, at number 7 on this list, we go to one of my favorites, and I take heat for this sometimes, but I love 2020's Hubie Halloween. Before you start typing, just hear me out. Yes, it's Adam Sandler. Yes, it's a Netflix movie, which none of those things usually pan out well, especially with Netflix behind it, but this one has spirit. And, Adam Sandler's right there, just a couple years older than me, but literally and metaphorically, it has all of the Halloween spirit. It's the rare modern Halloween movie that actually feels like Halloween night in a genuine way. Crisp air, orange lights, basically every Halloween trope that you have. Trick-or-treaters, rolling houses, Halloween haunts, like everything that you want. It just oozes Halloween. Sandler plays Hubie Dubois, who is basically appointed himself as the safety monitor for Halloween. They are filming this in Salem, Massachusetts. It has all those vibes. It's goofy, over the top. If you think like Hocus Pocus meets Ernest Scared Stupid with a great cast, all of that mixed together, that's what you got with Hubie Halloween. It is so damn much fun, and it has so much heart and old school spirit to it. You can't help but find yourself taken with it, even if it takes you more than one watch to get there. And I think it deserves it. Hubie Halloween had to be on this list. All right, coming in at number 6 is some shameless self-promotion. It is my movie, Creature Feature from 2015, and it is a crazy horror anthology that purposely feels like an over-the-top, cheesy 80s horror anthology that Joe Bob Briggs would have screened somewhere around 1 a.m. between Night of the Creeps and Creep Show. Yes, it's an anthology, but all of the stories in this one are creature-driven. Every dollar we had in this movie went to the creatures. So you have demon clowns, you have vampires, you have werewolves, you have witches, you have an evil scarecrow. All of it is in here, plus some other creatures. You've got some slasher vibes to this thing too in certain segments. It's kind of told out of order and then connects back together. The biggest highlight of my life was Dread Central and Ain't It Cool News and Bloody Disgusting comparing this thing to Creep Show and Trick or Treat, because that is the direct influences on this movie. It has Halloween and Creature Feature energy in spades. Check it out. I think it is on Plex. It's on Roku right now. It was on Tubi. All that stuff. It's in a lot of streaming out there. Check it out. You will have a blast. Old school style, purposely over the top fun. Creature Feature comes in at number 6. Now at number 5, we go back to 1988 for Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. This one has maybe the most pure autumn atmosphere, fall atmosphere of any of the Halloween movies. So after a detour to Halloween 3, we brought Michael Myers back in full slasher form for Halloween 4, and it brought the October mood with it. The opening of this thing with the leaves, the farms, the scarecrow, all this stuff, It is very autumn, October, Halloween coded. It has the small town paranoia in this kind of turned up to 11. Donald Pleasance goes full doomsayer in this one. It is kind of got some heart in this is for the series, and an ending. The ending is one of the best gut punch moments in the franchise. It's not perfect, but it definitely feels like a Halloween night bottled up and projected onto 35 millimeter film. Halloween 4 comes in at number 5. Now, as the wind blows, it's cloudy and cool out here outside my house. I'm seeing the leaves flying across the window just right out there. It's the perfect time to pop in and watch 1988's Night of the Demons. If you want pure 80s chaos, heavy metal, demonic possession, lipstick tricks, and all, this is your one-stop shop as a bunch of teens throw a Halloween party in a funeral home and basically accidentally invite hell itself to join the festivities. It's campy, it's gory, it's 80s sleazy horror as hell, and it is an absolute blast. Linnea Quigley steals every scene she's in this one. The soundtrack rocks. The practical effects still hold up today. This one is like a Halloween covered, blood-filled time capsule from the golden age of VHS horror. This is the kind of movie you throw on with friends, crack open some beers, and laugh your ass off and jump when you inevitably come to the conclusion they just don't make them like this anymore. Night of the Demons comes in at number 4. Now at number 3, we go to 1982's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Misunderstood for decades, disliked by me when I was a kid because it had no Michael Myers, no Laurie Strode, just some killer Halloween mask, pagan cults, an android apocalypse, all hidden under a Halloween toy mask factory. Back in the day, it pissed off a lot of fans, and anybody that says it didn't is not being true, but now it is a cult masterpiece. Halloween 3 kind of captures the essence of October, the TV static, the eerie Halloween jingles, conspiracy paranoia, small town scares, trick-or-treating, the foundations of Halloween. It's weird, it's wonderful, and one of the few films that truly captures the feeling that something evil wakes up every October and has the ability to push into our world. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, of course, led by Tom Atkins, slinging some dick around, as my man Fuzz over the original Fuzz would say. This one is a lot of fun. Halloween 3 comes in at number 3. Now, coming in at number 2 is 1993's Hocus Pocus. You can roll your eyes if you want to when I say that, because it's a spooky movie list. It's a spooky movie. It's about witches in Salem, Massachusetts, trick-or-treating, all that stuff. It is pure Halloween comfort food. I literally just watched this while laying in a hotel room at Universal Studios, having come back from Halloween Horror Nights. It doesn't go Halloween harder than that. Hocus Pocus deserves to be on here. Kathy Najimy, Sarah Jessica Parker, Bette Midler's crazy ass, chew the scenery as the Sanderson sisters, resurrected witches who are out to steal the children and maybe belt out a show tune or two. It's funny, it's quotable, rewatchable. It nails the Halloween and fall aesthetic, especially being a kid around that time. Foggy graveyards, mysteries, folk tales, candlelit houses, trick-or-treating. It's basically a Norman Rockwell painting of possession by a Disney witch. I don't really know how better to say it. It's the perfect palate cleanser and Halloween vibes bringer between all of your blood-soaked horror. Hocus Pocus comes in at number 2. Now, at number 1 is one of my favorite horror films of all time. It is a modern Halloween classic, 2007's Trick or Treat. Michael Daugherty's Trick or Treat weaves interconnected stories into one night of pure Halloween, October, autumn perfection. You've got werewolves, ghost kids, serial killers, spirit of Halloween himself there in Little Sam, the sack-headed guardian who makes sure you follow all the rules of Halloween. It's stylish, it's smart, it's soaked in orange lights everywhere. Arrow Video put out this movie on a 4K restoration that will literally blow your TV up. It is so beautiful with Halloween lights. It's like a Halloween card brought to life. The movie understands the soul of Halloween better than any film that has happened since John Carpenter's original Halloween. Funny, tragic, scary, exciting, every adjective you want to throw at it. Watch it once and it will be a Halloween tradition for you forever. Trick or Treat comes in at number 1. So there you go, 10 movies that feel like Halloween night that you have to watch before spooky season strikes midnight on Halloween. You have to check it out. Fog, pumpkins, guts, nostalgia, creatures, all of it. Throw these on throughout this last week, dim the lights, and by the time Halloween rolls around, you'll be right where you belong, under a blanket, next to a bowl of candy, praying Michael Myers doesn't live on your block. And remember, if you don't follow the rules of Halloween, Little Sam knows it, and he might just pay you a visit. And that's what I got for you this time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. If you want to help support what we're doing here, if you love these, we're still in spooky season right now where we do all horror all the time. As we go into November, we start to bring back in some of the other genres, but we never leave horror here on this channel because we love it so much. We love all movies, and if you do too, please join my Patreon below. The link is there. For a couple dollars a month or less, you can get extra videos, behind the scenes looks at my filmmaking, so much, and everything goes back into the channel. And of course, you're going to get your name and lights on every video, and y'all, I really do appreciate it. But until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.